Oh, I only have one telephone, but I use several devices to try to help make sure that we're recording everything and everyone's learning. Okay, so this morning we're going to take a look at lesson 16 with Mrs. Hawkins, and it's going to be I can solve word problems. I can solve word problems. Let's talk about this fancy Nancy word, solve. What does that mean when I say I can solve a word problem? What does that mean? Ryan, can you help me out? What does that mean?
Answer.
To answer, to figure out the answer. Very good. Solve is the process that you do to help you find the answer. You might draw to solve. You might write a number sentence to solve, or you might do both. Excellent. Very good. Okay, let's take a look at our warm-up this morning. This is a sprint. That's why it's got the man running. But we're going to try to do it quickly. So it's called circle the number that makes 8. So look up here. See these friends' hands? You see the number 7. I need to make 8. Here's the fastest way I know how to do it. Can I teach you the fastest way, the trick? All right, I'm going to teach you the trick. Show 8 fingers. Okay? The first one has 7. So I'm going to put 7 of them down. If I put 7 fingers down, how many's left? 1. So how many more did I need to make 8? 1. So I can circle the 1. Okay? Show 8 fingers again. How many dots are on the dice? 6. Take 6 fingers down. How many are left? 2. So I need 2 more to make 8. Okay? Make 8. Once again, we have 6 fingers. Take 6 fingers away. How many's left? 2. So I'm going to circle the child with 2 fingers. Make 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. I'm going to take 5 fingers away. How many's left? 3. So I need 3 more to make 8. Here's another way you can do it. I know I need to make 8. How many dots are here? Show me with your fingers. How many dots are on this dice? 5. I'm going to put 5 in my head, and I'm going to count on to 8. 6, 7, 8. How many more do I need to get to 8? How many fingers? 3. So I'm going to circle the one with 3 dots. That's another strategy. Okay, I know I'm counting to 8. How many fingers do we see here? 4. I'm going to put 4 in my head, and I'm going to count on to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many more did I need? 4. So I'm going to circle the friend with 4 fingers. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. Put 4 in my head, count on to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 more stars. Those are 2 different strategies you can use. You can show 8 and take away some to see how many's left. Or you can put that number in your head and count on to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. That is how now, those are two strategies you can use to find how many more you need to make a number. Sound good? You understand those strategies? If you don't understand, give me a thumbs down. If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm seeing lots of thumbs up. Let me make sure I see everyone on my screen. Remember, if you don't have your camera on, it's hard for Miss Cates to tell if you understand or not. You have to tell me. Okay. Let's get out our handy dandy math book. And we're going to open up this math book to page 67. That's going to be a 6 and a 7. It's kind of towards the middle. I wonder what it's going to be about because I see a boy in an airplane. It must be about airplanes. Now remember, this is a story problem. We do 3 things when we read a story problem, and you're going to always do these things all the way until 4th grade or 5th grade. Read the story, draw, and write your answer. So I'm going to read the whole story. 3 airplanes were flying in the air. Use your cubes to show the planes, or you could draw. 3 more airplanes came to join the flying fun. So when I see words like more and join, that lets me know I'm taking 2 numbers and putting them together. Show the airplanes with your cubes, or you could draw. What is the first thing I need to do, my first step in a story problem? Who can raise their hand and tell me? Are we? What's my first step?
Circle the numbers.
Circle the numbers. So my first sentence says 3 airplanes were flying. Use your cubes to show the planes. I'm going to draw them. 3 airplanes. So I'm going to draw 1 airplane. That's how I draw an airplane. Doesn't have to be perfect. 2 airplane. 3 airplanes. 3 more airplanes came to join the flying fun. So I'm going to draw 3 more. I'm going to draw them underneath. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, show how many airplanes were flying in the air and see if we can make a number sentence. So I'm going to do a number sentence like this, like how we've been doing. I'll have a box equals another box plus another box. You do it too. Should I maybe label my number sentence? Yeah, I think it would help. What goes next to the equal sign? The part or the whole? Show me. The whole. Good job. You guys know this. And what goes on either side of the plus? The parts. Great job. Well, help me out. Read the number sentence to me that you have on your paper. Raise your hands. Carolyn, what's your number sentence say?
My number sentence is 6 equals 3 plus 3.
Her number sentence says her whole is 6. That means how many we have all together. And her 2 parts are 3 and 3. Thumbs up if you agree with Carolyn. I do too. Is there a different way I could write my number sentence? If so, raise your hand and tell me another way I could write it. Adeline?
You could do 3 and 2.
Well, my whole has to be 6. So if I have 3 and I have 2 more, that only gives me 5.
So you can do 1 and 4.
Well, those are different ways to make 6. But could I put my parts first?
You could do 2.
No, look,
You
sweetie.
could do-
Look, Adeline. I can put my parts first and my whole at the end. See that? So instead of 6 equals 3 plus 3, I can just do 3 plus 3 equals 6. You see that? Does that make sense, Adeline? I like what you were doing, Adeline. You were showing me the different ways to break apart 6. And that's true. That is a different way to write a number sentence. But we
You
can
could
also...
do 2 and 4.
Yes. And we can also do it this way. Good job, sweet girl. Thank you. All right. Let's put our pencil in our book to hold the page and move it aside. I'm going to erase my whiteboard, and we're going to listen to Mrs. Hawkins help us with our next lesson about solving story problems or word problems. Let's listen. I'm going to turn off the thing.
Hi friends, and welcome to our lesson today. My name is Mrs. Hawkins, and today we are going to be solving word problems to 8 with the result unknown. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do some imagining today. I am going to tell you a story, and I want you to close your eyes as I tell you the story and think about the picture in your head. So go ahead and close your eyes, and here's the story.
Good job.
There were 5 kittens playing in the yard. 2 more kittens came over to join their game. How many kittens are in the yard now? Give me a thumbs up if you have a picture in your mind.
If you could play it like a movie.
Great! You can go ahead and open your eyes now. Who are the characters in our story?
Okay, who are the characters? Raise your hand and tell me who are the characters. Carolyn knows, but I've called on her. A Grant?
The kid.
Oh, wait, hang on, Carolyn. I'm sorry.
Kittens.
The kittens. Awesome.
Kittens. How many were in the yard at first?
Oh.
Think about it.
Show me with your hands. How many were in the yard at first? Show me on your fingers. Ooh, let's see if we're right.
How many? 5. How many other kittens came to play? Think.
Show. How many other kittens came to play? Oh, I see a lot of friends. Let's see if we're right.
How many? 2. Great listening. Go ahead and use your paper and a writing utensil, or you could also use a whiteboard and a dry erase marker to draw the kittens.
Okay, so let's take some time to do it. Now, you can use like the red side of your whiteboard, a blank side. You don't have to use the train template. You could flip the train template over so that it's blank and draw. Now, when I draw kittens, I'm not gonna be this detailed. I would draw a circle, 2 eyes, a nose, maybe some whiskers, and 2 ears. That's all I'm gonna do for the kitten. Otherwise, it's gonna take me way too long. So go ahead and draw the kittens like this. I like how she put a space in between the 2 parts of the kittens. When you're done drawing, show a silly face. Good job, Russell.
Kate,
Mm-hmm.
inside of drawing it, I draw a upside down tree and a cow
Okay.
to make his body and the cow.
Okay. Mute your microphone. Oh, good. You're muted. Jonyan, did you have a question?
Which page we're on?
It's not a page, honey. You're only using a whiteboard to draw these kittens or a blank sheet of paper. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing.
Go ahead and push pause and draw your kittens now. I would love to see your drawings. So go ahead and hold up your paper or your whiteboard so that I can see your kittens.
Hold it up. I like her face when she's looking at them. Hold it up so we can see. I'll see them. Thank you, Nicole. You did yours the 5 group way. Good job, Adeline. Okay, Estelle, very good. Other friends, hold yours up so I can see. Good job. Make sure you've got all the parts, the 5 and 2. Good job, Grant. Good job, Carolyn. Awesome, Russell. Let's see.
Wow! in drawings. Very good. I'll show you my kittens that I drew as well. Here's my picture. How many kittens were in the yard first?
Show with your hands.
5.
Now you do it too.
Write a number to show the kittens that came later to play. How many?
How many came later? Show with your fingers.
2. Great job. We have 5 kittens and 2 kittens. We don't know how many there are yet though. So let me finish my number sentence with a mystery box. Ooh, a mystery box. Since we don't know the total number of kittens yet. But when we find the answer, we'll put it inside of the mystery box. Go ahead and write this number sentence just like mine underneath your kittens. Go ahead and push pause to do that now.
So make sure you include your mystery box.
How can we find out how many kittens there are in the yard? Go ahead and whisper the strategy that you plan to use into your hand.
Okay, so she put count on with my fingers. Remember, that's a strategy we talked about in our warm-up. You can put 5 in your head and count on 2 more to see how many that is. You can hold up 5 and then show 2 more and count them. You can count on by putting 5 in your head and going 6, 7, or you can count them all. Pick a strategy and solve.
That's a great strategy. Go ahead and figure out how many kittens there are in the yard.
Write it in your number or your mystery
What
box.
answer did you get?
Show with your fingers. What was your answer? How many kittens are in the yard? Great job, Smriti. Yay, friends! Let's see if we're right.
7. So we can write 7 in our mystery box. Let's go ahead and read our number sentence together. 5 and 2 make 7. What if 3 kittens had come to play instead of 2? Could you change your picture and your number sentence to show that? Yes? Well, go ahead and push pause and do that now.
So, instead of 2 kittens coming to play, just change it to 3 kittens. Change your number and add a kitten to your picture. Go ahead and do that now on your paper or whiteboard.
Is this what your number sentence and picture looks like now?
Thumbs up if it is. Does yours look like this? Look, she changed hers. All right.
Great. So now we have 5 kittens and 3 kittens. What strategy will you use this time to figure out how many kittens there are all together? Go.
So, try to use a different one. If you count it on your fingers, 5 and 3, try to do a different strategy. Try putting 5 in your head and counting on 3, 6, 7, 8. Or count them all. But try to use a different strategy. and write your number in the mystery box, but use a different strategy this time.
Go ahead and whisper your answer into your hand. I like that strategy too. Now go ahead and figure out how many kittens there are all together. How many kittens are there all together?
Show it. Show it on your fingers. Fingers, fingers, fingers. I want to see. I see Adeline and I see Ryan. I need to see some more. Thank you, Estelle and Johnny. And yay, everyone. Awesome.
8. So we'll write 8 in our mystery box. Let's go ahead and read our number sentence together. 5 and 3 make 8. Now let's work on today's.
Okay. You guys did such an awesome job. Put the lid on your handy dandy marker nice and tight. Make sure it's on there. And place it where it belongs in its home so we don't lose it. Clean your whiteboard nice and clean so there's nothing left on there, and place it where it belongs. Now, we're going to open up our book to page 69. I'll write that up here. And we're going to solve these. And I think we're going to do a great job with this because you guys are really understanding. So, look at all these story problems. I've got snakes, I have sea turtles, and I have presents. Let's take a look. There are 4 snakes sitting on the rocks. 2 snakes slither over. How many snakes are on the rock now? Put a box around all the snakes. Trace the mystery box and answer it. Remember, there's 3 strategies that we can use, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, when we're doing a number story, I'm going to take it one sentence at a time, or a word problem, and circle my numbers. So, there are 4 snakes sitting on a rock. 2 more snakes slither over. How many snakes are on the rock now? Put a box around all the snakes. Trace the box around the mystery answer. Now, let's use the strategies. Who can tell me one strategy we can use to solve this problem? Raise your hand and tell me a strategy. Nicole?
You follow the thing that they say.
Well,
You can count.
yes, you can count them all. You can just count all the snakes in the picture. That is one strategy. What's a different strategy? Thank you, Nicole. What's a different strategy? Are we?
That you can have, like, there's 4 snakes and you can count on.
Yeah, you can put 4 in your head and count on 2 more. 5, 6. What is one last strategy you can do? So you can count all the snakes in the picture. You can count on in your head. What else can you do? Carolyn?
Count them all.
You can show them on your fingers, right? So I can show 4 fingers and 2 more fingers and count my fingers. Those are all 3 strategies, friends. So, show me with your fingers. What is 2 plus 4? 2 plus 4 equals what? 6. You're exactly right. So, we're going to write 6 in our mystery box. All right. Now we're going to use a strategy to fill this in. There are 5 turtles swimming. Draw 2 more turtles that come to swim. How many turtles are swimming now? Draw a box around all the turtles. Draw a mystery box and write the answer. Whew, that is too much information, friends. My brain is on overload. So I need to take this one sentence at a time. There are 5 turtles swimming. Are there 5 turtles in my picture? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Draw 2 more turtles. Well, I don't know about you. I'm not so great at drawing turtles, so I'm going to draw circles. 1, 2. How many turtles are swimming now? Draw a box around all the turtles. Okay? Draw a mystery box for the answer. Okay, there's my mystery box. I hope you're doing this with me. Now, use one of your strategies and solve this equation. Do you have a question, are we? You don't have a question? You just wanted to tell me the answer? Now show me. What's the answer? After you've used a strategy, show me your answer. Thank you, Carolyn. I see Carolyn. I see Adeline. Good job, friends. 7. There's 7 sea turtles in all. I'm going to use this strategy. I'm going to count on 5, 6, 7. 7 sea turtles. Great. Okay. Let's look here at this story problem. Today is your birthday. You have 7 presents. A friend brings another present. Draw the present. How many presents are there now? Draw a mystery box and write the answer inside it. Too much. Let's look at the first sentence. Today is your birthday. Do I do anything with that? No. You have 7 presents. All right, let's see if there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there's 7. A friend brings another present. Draw the present. Okay, I'll draw the present. I'll even try to draw a bow. How many presents are there now? Draw a mystery box. I'm going to do what I did up here. I like how they have me box all my pictures so I don't forget. And then I can draw a mystery box for my answer. Pick a strategy and solve. Once you've solved, show me the answer on your fingers. Okay, friends, I see a lot of friends showing 8. I could do the strategy where I show 7 fingers and 1 more, which makes 8. Let's take a look on the back of your paper. Just turn it to the back. So you're going to listen to my story. Remember at the beginning of our lesson when Miss Hawkins asked us to close our eyes and picture the story in our head? That's exactly what we're going to do now, but we're going to draw it as we hear it. Listen, there were 6 girls playing soccer. Draw that. Don't close your eyes and draw it, just draw it. There were 6 girls playing soccer. Now, is it going to be hard for you to draw a person, 6 of them? Yeah, that would take too long. So I would just draw maybe circles. There were 6 girls playing soccer. When you're done drawing that, give me a thumbs up. Estelle, are you drawing it? Are you drawing the 6? Okay. I just want to make sure. A boy came to play. A boy came to play. How many children were playing soccer then? Write your number in your mystery box. Okay, I'm going to do it too. There were 6 girls playing soccer. So I'm going to draw, maybe I'll do a stick person. Maybe that's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A boy came to play. I'm going to draw him down here. How many children were playing soccer then? Draw my mystery box and solve. I'm going to use the strategy of counting them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7's going to go in my mystery box. Now, all by yourself, you're going to do this last one. And then you're going to take a picture and submit it to me. But I'm going to read it to you. So listen carefully. Show me a thumbs up if you're ready for this last problem. Adeline, are you ready? Okay. Anya, are you ready? All right. There were 3 frogs on a log. Draw that as I read it. Draw it, Janya. There were 3 frogs on a log. 5 more frogs hopped onto the log. How many frogs were on the log then? Draw a box around the frogs and a mystery box for your answer. I'm going to read that one last time. There were 3 frogs on a log. 5 more frogs hopped onto the log. How many frogs were on the log then? Draw a box around the frogs and a box around your mystery answer. We're not going to go over that one because you're going to do it all by yourself and submit it to me. I am so proud of you, friends. Now we get a little bit of a break. We're going to have lunch, specials, recess. When you come back, if you have a toy car like this one, I borrowed this from my son Jackson, who said we could use it. Or if you have Play-Doh, you can bring that with you for our last lesson on force and motion. And that's going to be at 12:45. So if you can find a car, bring it with you. Yes, Anya?
At 12 o'clock, you said we'll have lunch.
Yes, I have 3 friends that can have lunch with me at 12 o'clock, and we're gonna sit together and show and share. You know who you are. We've worked it out, honey. We've worked it out. So you just worry about Anya, okay? You worry about Anya, and I've worked that out with the mommies through the emails.
Bye.
Alrighty, friends.
Bye.
You may stay on and show me if you want to show me. Are we? I think you.
Have lunch with you.
I sent an email. So if you got an email, I'm just finishing up my last lunch group, and then I'm going to start over. I can only pick 3 a week, sweet girl. Bye.
Who is it?
Oh, who is it? I can't remember, honey. I have it written down, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
There be 4 people.
You'll get to.
I did not have lunch with you.
You will. I promise. Okay? Next week, I'll do it.
Today?
Not today. You would have gotten an email. Okay. Bye, sweet girl. Arwie, did you have a question?
Bye.
What's your question, Arwie?